Welcome back. North Dakota State's offensive line is one of the top units in FCS. The Bison have been able to build its unit known as the Rams with a lot of talent found right in their own backyard. One senior is finally getting his chance to make an impact after overcoming the odds. Shawn has the story.
Bryce Messner is a success story, one of perseverance growing up in the small town of Mackville, North Dakota, setting school records and winning the North Dakota State Shot Put Championship his senior year before walking on to play football at NDSU.
My mind was blown right away when I got here, but I felt like I picked it up after my first spring ball. But yeah, definitely came across my head a couple times. Would I ever, make it to the top of the depth chart and that kind of thing.
When Messner first put on his Bison helmet, it was for the defensive line, appearing in 3 games as a freshman and 6 as a sophomore. But in the spring of 2016, the coaching staff asked if he wanted to make a switch to offense.
He's been an extremely smart player, and he's been very physical. So we knew when we made the decision a little over a year ago that he was going to make that change, that maybe some of the growing pains weren't going to be quite as significant as with maybe some other guys, or especially this late in his career.
The transition went smooth, with Messner taking a new role and excelling.
I've always appreciated the chance I've got with the offense after I switched. Coach Riley was great, kind of taking me over there and giving me a shot, and it's been a lot of fun kind of learning the other side of the ball.
I'm pleasantly surprised with how quickly he's matured, but when I first talked with Nick about Bryce, who had him in meetings every day, he said, you're going to be impressed with how quickly he picks up on things, and technique-wise, you're seeing him still continue to grow, and he still does need to continue to grow.
Now a 5th-year senior, Messner is on top of the depth chart and is one of 5 in-state players on the O-line that played 9-man football.
This spring, we said, you're a 5th-year senior. Program means everything to him. He's a North Dakota kid. That it's your opportunity to play and be a big part of it. And he really took that seriously and worked extremely hard.
He's definitely a guy that's under the radar because, once upon a time, no one knew who he was because he was, 3 deep on the, as a defensive tackle. And now he's, starting off as lineman. So he's been a very key contributor to that Ram room.
It really shows his versatility and his willingness, to do what the team needs him to do. He's played defense, and offense to him, he played offense, and he's good at offense, so his ability to just really fill into his role where he needs to be is pretty cool.
Messner graduated in May and is already pursuing a master's degree in agribusiness and applied economics. Just another small-town kid that was able to make his dream of playing Division I football a reality.
Well, it's tough, but you can do it. I mean, you put your mind to it, listen to Coach Kramer in the weight room, what you eat, do that kind of stuff, and pick up as much as you can with the playbook and that kind of stuff. You can do it. There's guys before me that have done it, and there's guys right now that are doing it. It's possible.
Messner also comes from a family full of Bison. His grandfather, brother, and cousin attended NDSU, while another brother played football for Minnesota Crookston. Next on the show, we send it back up to North Dakota for high school pick'ems with a few special guests. Stay right here.